My 27M legacy-obsessed cousin sold my prize-winning show car for a green down payment, so I got his Heritage Farm status revoked and his carbon credit startup audited. I'm currently sitting in a gas station parking lot, staring at an empty trailer, and I'm pretty sure I'm about to vomit. My hands are shaking so hard I can barely hold my phone. To give you some context, my cousin Miles, 29M, is a self-proclaimed eco-visionary. He's the kind of guy who wears $200 sustainably sourced hemp shirts and talks about returning the earth to its natural state. My parents and the rest of the family worship him because he's trying to convert our grandfather's old farm into a carbon-neutral sanctuary. I, on the other hand, am a polluter. I'm a mechanical restorer. For the last 6 years, I've poured every cent and every weekend into a 1969 Boss 429 Mustang. It was my grandfather's. It was a rusted shell when he passed, and I've rebuilt it bolt by bolt. It's worth roughly $250,000 now, but to me it's the only piece of my grandfather I have left. I keep it in a climate-controlled bay in the main barn on the family property, which Miles now manages. We have a legal agreement. I pay the taxes and maintenance on the barn in exchange for the storage. Miles has been making gentle comments for a year about how the car is a monument to the fossil fuel era and how its toxic energy is preventing the farm from truly healing. I always ignored him, thinking it was just his usual hippy-dippy nonsense. Last week, I was in Detroit for a classic car convention. I came home today to hitch up my trailer and take the Mustang to a local show. The bay was empty, not a stray bolt left. I found Miles in the fields, overseeing a crew planting indigenous shrubs. He looked me dead in the eye with this serene, terrifyingly calm smile and said, "I did us both a favor, cousin. I sold the Mustang to a private collector in Europe. I used the money as the final down payment for the new industrial composting facility. I've turned your leaden anchor into the lungs of the farm. You should thank me for helping you offset your lifetime carbon footprint." I didn't scream. I actually felt my vision go gray. I told him that car was a legal heirloom and worth $250,000. I told him he had 12 hours to cancel the wire and give me the buyer's info, or I was calling the police for grand theft auto. He actually chuckled. He told me I was being spiritually stunted and that family doesn't call the law over a pile of scrap metal. He said the greater good of the farm's legacy outweighed my materialistic attachment to a dead machine. I messaged the family group chat, expecting them to be horrified. Instead, my aunt chimed in. "Miles is trying to save the planet for your future children. Don't be so selfish over a loud, smelly car. Be a man of the future, not the past." That was the moment. The moment I realized Miles doesn't think he's a thief. He thinks he's a martyr. But he forgot that I'm the one who handles the boring paperwork for the family estate. I'm shaking. Part 2 is out now. 2 is